Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain, and welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Kuni II Revenant Kingdom for the PS4. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. And yeah, it's been a while since we've traveled back to, well, the second country. And yep, here we are. And that's the reason why we're back. Version 3.0, where we now access to the Lair of the Lost Lord. Let's see, and you'll be able to take on Ni no Kuni's stiffest challenge yet, on the meandering maze known as the Labyrinth. You also have access to a whole new system of skills and techniques as part of the Material Methods feature. The martial, whatever. The maximum level of party members has also been increased to level 120, and other minor bug fixes have been made. So, yeah, that's good. Oh boy, yep, level 120. I'm out of practice. Again. But hey, I mean, let's see, I managed to defeat, I managed to defeat Dolaron, managed to conquer the final trial of the Challenge of Zeta or whatever. So how much worse can this be? All right, so where is this big bad labyrinth? And furthermore, let's go and check out how Evermore's doing. Oh yeah, let's see. What's come over Commonbish? The Lair of the Lost Lord DLC introduces all new stories featuring your favorite characters. Alright. Let's see, DLC for Roland's Journal. Installing the Lair of the Lost Lord DLC allow you to discover and read Roland's accounts with his adventures with Evan and the gang. Roland's journal entries can be accessed via Leaf Book. Let's see, what's Bitey Batu? Let's see, all new stories, yeah. Alright, so Cavendish and Batu. Let's see here. An even ghostlier presence? Let's see. I heard that there was a monster who could speak living in the Listwillow Woods, so I grabbed my trusty camera and went to investigate. I got a shot with the creature in question, but what's that strange light surrounded by it? Could it have been possessed by some kind of spirit? Alright. Listwillow Woods. And let's see. Ooh, new stuff in the library? Let's see. How do you get a library card? Yeah. Well, it's definitely, just talk to Bodley. Well, it definitely sounds a lot better than other methods I've heard of getting a library card. Brazinga. Let's see. Consider stalking my works for millennia. Ask Bodley. Let's see. Aren't all the books on huge stone tablets? Carry them will make you big and strong. No plans to digitize everything? You don't need to ask Bodley. Just ask Bodley, ask Bodley, ask Bodley. Well, on the one hand, we do have all these new quests and whatnot to uncover, and oh yes, off screen, I finally, I managed to defeat what was that thing? The Nightbringer or whatever it's called, you know, that huge scary dragon monster. I managed to beat it again, twice on the highest difficulty, and my reward is Evan in his tuxedo, and let's see, Roland's presidential outfit, as I mentioned before, and Tani and the outfit she wore when she made that proposal. Oh, and yeah, they staged that proposal back in Hydropolis. All right, finally, I got a reason to actually wear these awesome outfits. So,
All right.
Oh, yeah, the horned one. Yeah. Oh, hello. Roland's journal. Let's see here. Log 9. Evermore. Well, it's been quite the ride for young Evan. He's gone from being exiled in a coup to founding his own kingdom, all in the space of a few months. And to say I've enjoyed it would be an understatement. And Evermore's story is just the beginning. Long live the king! Alright, so if we're going to be getting all of Roland's journal, we're going to need to start from where the journey began. First things first. Let's see, let's see. We're back to Ding Dong Castle of Ding Dong Dell. Aha! Here we are. Let's see, log number 25. What's going on? So here are the facts. I don't look a day over 20, there's not a scratch on me from the attack, and there's a kid here with cat ears and a tail. Real ones. So what does it all mean? I guess I'm either in a hospital ward somewhere dreaming all this, or I'm dead. Well, Not an unlogical, well, not an unlogical train of thought. And yeah, I remember, yep, just as I thought, there's another journal entry. Yeah, when Roland was down here to get that, thingy. Let's see. Untitled. Let's see. I think Evan's going to be just fine without me. Watching him face down Dolaran, I knew I didn't need to worry anymore. When we first met, he reminded me of my son, and that made me want to protect him. But a lot's changed since then. Now he can stand alone. Huh. Let's see, maybe around here? Yeah, I think if there would be any, like, journal entries, it'd definitely be around here. Ah. Perfect. Like I thought. Let's see here. Evan's still just a kid. Well, he's already been through a lot. It reminds me of my son. He had to go through a lot, too. What I wouldn't get to see him again. But I think that world's gone. The only question is why I survived. And what I'm doing here. Aha! There's one! Let's see here. Whose idea was that? Leander and Bracken teamed up to make the gear I took on my mission to Ding Dong Dell, using some ideas I got from old spy flicks. But I definitely don't recall mentioning pills that turn you into a frog. I was convinced I'd be stuck that way forever. Oh god, Alright, so let's see. 30, so yeah, 5 down, 25 more to go. Well, hey, good thing Roland's a big James Bond fan. Ah, just as I thought. Let's see here. Number 4. And to become a king in this world, you have to make a pact with the creature known as the Kingmaker. But in order to do that, you first have to pass a test, one which involves fighting. Suffice to say, it's way more dangerous than becoming president, even if you're not a kid. Aha! Just as I thought. Let's see here. The monsters in this world are like nothing I've seen. Outside of movies, at least. We're talking living skeletons, sentient blobs of goo, you name it. Luckily, most of them aren't too smart, but the wyverns are different. They speak and sometimes take humans hostage. Oh yeah, I was supposed to Oh, hello. Adventure Pack Extras. Let's see. Grampus would like to take a look at the rustic relic you received for defeating Blackheart. And make sure to take it to him. He's got something interesting to offer in return. Oh, hello. Hold on a sec here. Let's see, where is Grampus? Oh, hello there, King Evan. It looks like you found something rather interesting. May I take a look?
Oh, you mean this rusty old relic? You're welcome to, of course, but I doubt it will be of much interest to you.
I think you better let me be the judge of that. If I'm not mistaken, this is a very sacred item to which people once poured their prayers in the hope of staving off illness. It's said that whoever possessed it would be blessed with a long and healthy life. I've heard an awful lot about it, but I never thought I'd live to see it in the flesh.
Gosh, I never would have guessed from looking at it. Here, I want you to have it, Krampus. If anyone deserves to live a long and healthy life, it's you.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, are you sure? I'm touched.
Oh, don't mention it. It's the least I can give you after all you've done for the kingdom.
Oh.
Well, that's very kind of you indeed. I know. Why don't I give you a little something in return? It's a sword your father once presented me with. I'm sure you'll get more use out of it than me. Ooh, the Dragon's Fang.
What? Really? But it was ever so important to you. Well, if you're sure it's all right, well, thank you, Krampus. I'll treasure it.
Not as much as I'll treasure having been able to put a smile on your face, young man. But you'll be frowning next time, I promise. I've got the riddle to end all riddles for you.
Thank you very much.
So how is the sword that he's got? Oh, and there's the dragon's fang. Well, it's a nice looking sword. Although, what's with that red star there? Aha! Let's see. I dreamed of my son last night. We were in the ward. I spoke to him, but there was no response. No way to reach him. But I have to leave the past behind. I've got a life here, people will still rely on me. No time to wallow. Still, you can't choose what you dream about. Well, hey, Roland, look at it this way. Well, it turns out that, well, yeah, your son's alive, and your country's no longer turned into atomic bombia. So, yeah, hey, there's something to look forward to. Yeah, there's got to be a journal entry there too. Aha! Let's see here. So it looks like I'm going to play. Prosecutor in the trial of Pugnacious. I'm used to arguing my case, so I guess I'm the man for the job. And it didn't seem fair leaving it to Evan. I just wish I didn't look so darn young. Oh. Excuse me, Granny Goodnuts? Or Granny Megatron? Let's see here. Trouble afoot. Dolaron finally surfaced, and he's wreaking havoc on the world. He's reawakened a creature known as the Horned One and stealing people's souls en masse, turning them into empty husks. I'd say it felt like a movie, but no. No, this feels all too real. Look where I found this one! Let's see here. Goldpaw. In Goldpaw, they have a ceremony in the main square where they decide the taxes for the coming month by rolling a giant die. There are many ways to run a country, but letting fate decide a new one. Letting fate decides a new one on me. It's not what you'd call responsible policymaking. Well, yeah, you could almost say it was completely insane. Ah, there we go. Let's see here. Privacy? Forget it. Hydropolis is what we would call a police state. The Queeners are people under 24/7 surveillance, and pretty much everything's banned. Even love. If I didn't know better, I'd say she had issues. We had some strange laws back home, but nothing getting close to this. Yeah, Roland, Hydropolis was friggin' nuts. Oh, yeah, what is this? Yeah, it was like Footloose on, if I remember right before, I said this town was basically Footloose on amphetamines. Or, something close to it. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard not to, what with the Queen on the constant rampages doing stupid laws every second, and also the giant glowing eye of Sauron up there. These journal entries can't be that hard. Ah, there's one. Let's see here. Hats off to Lofty. Hoping to meet with Leander, Evan and Tani acted out a proposal scene with Lofty directing. I have to say, the guy has some pretty smart ideas on occasion, but then he can't be that stupid. Evan had to take the trial of knowledge before he'd work with him. Oh, there's one. Let's see here. It was quite the surprise to find a place with technology that wasn't so far from what we have at home. It's not exactly the same, of course. Entering Broadleaf was like going from an epic fantasy epic to a sci-fi movie, with the protests leaning things to an aptly dystopian feel. Ah! Oh, so there are these journal entries in these dungeons. Great! Robots everywhere. When I was a kid, I remember pestering my mom to buy me this robot I'd seen in a toy store. When I finally got it, it was the happiest day of my life. Now we're going around Broadleaf battling robots that look a whole lot like it. Funny how life turns out. Yeah, you're getting to beat up on your... yeah, you get to symbolically beat the ever-loving tar out of your childhood. Ah, there we go. Let's see here. Dolaron. So, who exactly is this Dolaron? All we know right now is that he wears a snake mask and goes around stealing King's bonds. He's got 3 so far, and you have to wonder when he's going to come for Evans. I just hope I don't get another headache when he does. Spoilers, you kinda did. Alright, the roof. What do you know? A King's Cradle that actually has one of the journal entries. Hooray! Let's see, Lofty's all grown up. Lofty's transformation was something else. When Evan first told me we were going to meet a Kingmaker, that's exactly the kind of fantastical beast I imagined. But that's the real Lofty. Does that mean every Kingmaker has a mini version? I can't quite picture it. Huh, that's actually a pretty good point. Yeah, just imagine what a little mini Bastion would look like, or Longfang, or Brimeskimmer, or Oakenheart. That'd be funny. Oh! Oh! Thanks, Higgledy Harold. Thanks for the awesome swag. Oh, there it is. Let's see. This is a test. So it didn't take long for my cell phone to die. Figuring I wasn't going to be able to source a charger anytime soon, I needed to find somewhere else to write down my thoughts. The Sleekbook thing looks like it's got a private mode, so let's see if it works. And wouldn't you know it? It does. This little blue dot confirms my fears. Roland's journal entries are hidden in the overworld too, in addition to the dungeons. Alright. Let's see, the Heartlands. If you're going to build a kingdom, location's everything. I convinced the private lady who runs the store to give me a map, and I think I might have found the perfect spot. Evan liked the idea, and Lofty had no objections either. Now the only problem is the bandits. And that problem got sorted out. Ah, there it is, I see it, I see it! Haha! Alright, I knew I was somewhere. Let's see, number 13. We need a boat. I thought with all the magic in this world, you wouldn't need old-fashioned things like boats to get around, but it seems I was wrong. And here I was waiting for my broomstick to arrive. Can't deny I'm a little disappointed, but I guess I'll perk up when we finally set sail. Aha! Let's see, a trip to the crypt. It seems there's a cryptid Ding-Dong Dell where all of Evan's ancestors are buried. I guess if things had worked out differently, it's where he would have ended up one day. Should be an interesting trip. I hear the royal quotes carved on all the headstones. Ah, here we go! Let's see here. I couldn't protect him. My own son. I don't know what I just saw. If it was real or just an illusion, some dark dream caused by an evil flooding the world. But what can I do? I have no way of knowing what became of him. All I have are my memories and my pain. Let's see here. Where is the new one here? Ah, let's see. Pirate power. Tani and Batu are always at the crack of dawn, making a racket. Sure beats an alarm clock. They make a point of going around town and talking to people every day. Some were a little wary of the Sky Pirates at first, but they soon warmed up to them. I'm impressed. Aha! There's one! Let's see, number 29. I remember looking up and seeing the missile. I have this nagging sense that I heard someone try to speak to me. But who was it? As far as I try, I just can't figure it out. Maybe it'll come to me, or maybe I'll never know. Yeah, maybe there's one in here, since maybe... Yeah, it's where we first encountered Millennia, it's where we had to take care of the first, let's see, quote-unquote side quest. Oh, there it is. Haha. Let's see here. Number 11. I can't afford to waste time listing all my regrets. This journal is meant to help me stay focused. Right now, my fighting skills are my top priority. I got some spells under my belt, and my sword skills aren't too bad. As for shooting, what can I say? I'm a natural. Alright, and yep, here, as I said, is the last one. Now then, 1, 2, presto! All present and correct. Alright, yeah, just for, Alright, yeah, since you couldn't hear me before with the last two, here it is. Let's see, a royal pardon. Ordinarily, anyone who orchestrated a coup, killed the king, and banished his son and heir wouldn't warrant forgiveness. But it seems evident his late father see things differently. That kid really is one in a million. The people of Evermore are lucky to have him. And yeah, number 28, Keeping Hope Alive, right next to the final battle with the Horned One. If we don't do something about the Horned One, this world could end up in an even worse state than mine. I couldn't do anything to prevent what happened back home, but at least I can stop it from happening again. With that at my side, nothing's impossible. And yep, the most recent one, the plot thickens. I spoke to Leander about the Mark of Kings, and he came up with one heck of an idea. We could use it to negotiate with Mazinger, and trust him to think outside the box. Anyway, we hatched a daring plan. Now let's see if we have the acting chops to pull it off. And yep, you did. Oh. Is this really Roland's diary?
I found some entries in Leaf Book that look a lot like Roland wrote them. I didn't know you could keep a diary on here.
Hey, you need a password to read those.
I typed in Mr. President and it worked.
How'd you guess that?
Oh, just a lucky guess, I suppose.
Oh, come on, who told you?
Well, Bracken may have given me a hint.
Great, just great.
Don't worry, I haven't read all of them yet.
Great, just great. And yeah, Roland, let me tell you, getting all these entries was... It was an ordeal. Boy. Yeah. And now, hopefully, after I finish editing this, I can present it all to you, and you all can avoid having to run around looking every single corner of this game trying to find it like I did. Alright, next time, we're finally going to get started on the main meat of this DLC. So, till next time, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see you.